here we go, under starters orders. Amsoil Pro round 2. Good start this time, and the Hornet Racing sleds both gunning for that stud boy hole shot. And it looks like one of them will have it as they come to the FXR triple. Bound down into the Polaris turn, it's Benham. So Benham grabs the advantage. Whitwer again coming through in second, and Pelaya off the sled, tangled up with Colt Catu at the back of the field.
Both riders okay. Aki back on that sled, getting it refired. He's back on. But Trent Whitwer up there, man, I think this is his weekend. He's definitely making gains, that's for sure.
And of course, Daniel Benham, a winner in the previous round of Amsoil Pro qualifying. He's going for TQ or top qualifier status if he can get the win in this qualifier. And he has already gapped out a little bit over Whitwer. Logan Christian fighting it out now for 3rd, 4th, and 5th with Pelletier and Jacob Yerk.
And Jacob Yerk, I was catching up with him earlier, and I said, with the accident you had last year, the season-ending back injury. Oh, it looks like, speaking of offs, we have a rider down, one of the Hornet Racing sleds.
Oh, and was that the leader? Yes.
Benham goes down. Oh, we have another one tangled up here. A few riders actually tangled up in the Polaris turn. The other Hornet sled is like Pelletier as well as Logan Christian.
Wow, just everything happening at once. Play 52 pickup with the field, and all of a sudden Trent Whitwer and Jacob Yerk find themselves 1st and 2nd. Here's a look at what happened to Benham. Oh, just got too far forward on the sled. He got bucked off just before the FXR triple.
Whitwer able to cleanly navigate around him. That's always close.
And with a 2nd place in round 1, Whitwer could be staking the claim here for top qualifier status.
He could, and how meaningful would that be for Trent Whitwer, of course, back, first full year back on the Arctic Cat, who's had terrible luck this year, to find himself back in the top spot here in this qualifier. Followed by Jacob Yerk, who, of course, we were talking about, had that injury just last year. I said, how much of a short-term memory do you have to be able to kind of keep that out of your mind when going back out on track? And he said, I've had so many injuries, it's just another day. So it's not really at the forefront of his mind here back in Deadwood.
And Jacob currently running in 2nd behind Whitwer. Adam Renheim showing in 3rd, followed by Catu in 4th. Benham is recovered for 5th. Pelletier all the way back at the bottom of the order here after his off and contact with Logan Christian. So they've got a long way to go to try to march their way back up through the field in this pro qualifier. There's Jacob Yerk on the Zanstra 727 Arctic Cat, working out of the Ram turn.
The halfway point.
We go back to Francis Pelletier at the back of the field. And he's trying to do some work there as we get a look overhead, and we can see how some parts of the track, Haley, are really to start to do what we call holing out.
Yes, absolutely, and it's happening so quickly here, just 7 laps into this one, and it's going to continue to progress with the 5 remaining laps. And Adam Renheim, of course, he jumped the start, had to go to the back row, but it was interesting to see what he did, and maybe that back row starting position was not such a bad deal. Allows him to see what everyone else is going to do heading into that treacherous Polaris turn. He, of course, is able to capitalize on some offs and situations here on track, but finding the speed. Currently sitting 3rd is Adam Renheim.
And there, Trent Whitwer, sweet looking rhythm through the Skidoo and Arctic Cat sections of the track. The really technical stuff at D&D sleds, just soaking it up big time for him as he heads up over the FXR jump. Launches through the rough stuff here, and you see that big braking bump there in the middle of the Polaris turn as he cranks his way back down to the Amsoil finish line. He's 3.5 seconds out on Jacob Yerk right now, and then Renheim is back behind them a few seconds back, checking over his shoulder here as he comes over the Amsoil finish line.
See there, our 6-time FIM world champion, Adam Renheim. So far looking to be a better night for him.
And Adam joining forces with this expanded Green Mountain team.
Another one of our historically East Coast teams, we have R12 Designs D&D Racing for Trent Whitwer out front. So we say not only would this be a meaningful heat race win, but also for the team who's now running on the national circuit.
Whitwer continuing to gas along, but the gap is narrowing. Yerk has chipped about a full second out of that. It was the 3-second lead at one point, down to 1.9. So we watch overhead, watching Adam Renheim here in 3rd. Colt Catu a little distance back from him in 4th. And there's Daniel Benham still working his way around, not too far in front of the race leader, Whitwer, who is coming into that Arctic Cat rhythm section. There's Jacob Yerk, who can look up the track and see the Whitwer sled, but not close enough to do anything with him here with 1 lap to go.
White flag is out. He is a shark that smells blood in the water, Jacob Yerk. He absolutely loves Deadwood. He says historically the weather here has been so consistent. It makes the track so predictable each and every year, so he feels like that's going to work to his advantage tonight. We're seeing that play out, just knowing what this track is going to do and being able to read it quickly.
And for Trent Whitwer, it is a successful mission here. He'll put the D&D Arctic Cat across the Emsoil finish line to win this pro qualifier, and it's 1-2 for the Cats with Jacob Yerk coming across in second. Third spot's going to go to Renheim after starting on the back row with a jump, followed by Cole Coutu in fourth.